Watch me as I take off. I'll be working until I have all of my days off. Then I'm surfing in California when I'm paid off. I'll be blurring my vision, sipping on that bass sauce. La da da, watch out, I'm coming, yeah. I know, I'm a hustler, I go. Got me running, got me gunning for thrones. I won't go back, no pass, flow past so fast. I'm gone, grow fast, big splash, all cash, like watch me as I take off. I'll be working until I have all of my days off. Then I'm surfing in California when I'm paid off. I'll be blurring my vision, sipping on that bass sauce. La da da, I'll be eating Kobe steak hot. La da da, got that fish sushi grade raw. La la la, I'm on vacation, I'ma stay off. La la la, now I'm taking all my days off. La da da, yeah. I'll be in the top spot, putting work in, cause I'ma be a boss, in a penthouse, jacuzzi, turn it hotter. On the roof, waiting for me is a chopper. Cha cha cha, I'm living in a daydream. Yeah, it may seem, but I manifest this every.
Alright. Usually I let the music play for a little bit and I just kind of get ready to do our game and load it up and all that shit. However, Ark has broke its game yet again. It was what, 3 days ago? 3 days ago that an update came through and just boom, broke Ark. And I mean, it broke it for a lot of people. A lot of the big YouTubers I watch, they've been having issues too. Now, loaded it up tonight. I was like, alright, we're going to get this all loaded up and ready like I do. I usually get into the map and I just, set it on pause until we're ready to do our thing. Well, I go to load it up and it pops up saying, hey, Ark needs to be updated. And I was like, oh, sweet. Maybe they're fixing some shit. Well, I update it. It's like a 800 and something megabyte update here on Xbox. And once I update it, I come back into the game just like this. And you'll see in a second. Load up the game and I was like, all right, let's get into our map. We're going to have some fun. We're going to just pause it and, we're going to spend the night rebuilding the last mistake. I wasn't expecting the amount of bullshit that I just loaded into, okay? I've also decided I'm not censoring myself anymore. I try to censor myself a bit for YouTube. But you know what? I don't give a shit, okay? You know what? My videos still get monetized. I'm just going to be me. You're going to get my personality. You either like it or you don't like it. Whatever. So, loaded up my game today after this new update. And this is what I loaded my damn game into. I play a very heavily modded series here. As you can see, I have 0 mods now. Like, the one the other day, I understand, okay? You know what? You screwed some shit up. Some of the mods weren't compatible. Okay, I spent about an hour, I went through, found the mod that was causing the issue, and I removed it. Today, there's no getting around this shit. Like, I updated my game because I couldn't play it. Once I loaded into my game, somehow every single mod now has been deleted and uninstalled off of my system. And I didn't write them down. I know I should have. That part is my fault. I should have wrote down the mods I was using. And I didn't. And I had a lot of mods. We've been doing the series for a while. We're on like episode 47, something like that. And come into the mod list here, and all the mods are still here. They're all working great. Everyone I had installed absolutely got uninstalled, and I had no option over that, no choice, because you can't load your damn game unless it updates. And I mean, I was expecting, okay, maybe the update's gonna fix it. It's gonna, do something. Not load it up and have every damn mod that I had uninstalled. Like, now I've got to go through the process of trying to figure out which mods that I'm missing now. Now, there's a few I know that we had on, a few that I can identify easily. But over the last 40-something episodes, I've added quite a few mods, a little one here, a little one there. And now I have no clue what mods I need, what mods are missing. I didn't have a choice over the damn update because Ark just forced the update down my throat. And just like the last one, broke it even further. And I mean, like, who expects this shit? Like, the game. I have been an Ark fan for a very, very, very long time, okay? I love this game, and it hurts me. It really does hurt me to talk negatively about this game. I absolutely love this game. I've been playing it for a very long time now. I I want to love this game. I really, really do. But to be honest, the fun is being killed out of me on this game. Every time I load it up to do something, it's either put back a little bit or something's not working. I need to update another issue, and it's like, man, most of these problems had already been fixed in the first game over the span of 4, 5, 6 years. What bothers me the most is, why are these problems all in your new game? It's the facelift of the old game, okay? I understand you fixed some stuff, you've changed a few things, but they have broken more stuff in this game than I suffered through in the original. Playing Survival Evolved, I mean, if any of you guys are OGs, you're going to remember, there was meshing problems, there was a lot of issues over the time. They fixed them, they patched them, they took some time, they listened to the community. We are getting nothing this time, and I mean, I don't understand the lack of communication, the lack of love and interest in a game that they know we all care for. Most of us have put thousands and thousands and thousands of hours into this. Like, yeah, Jeff, like, when I loaded my game up the other day, my farm's all over the place because my rustic building mod was no longer compatible. And I was like, okay, whatever, it'll get patched over the next few days. It was a problem, but I could deal with it, okay? Loading after this patch, having every mod uninstalled on me, now it's like, dude, if I don't remember every single mod that I had now before loading up my game again, they're gone. They're just gone now. And that really sucks, because something like the cryo mod, that one is the one that bothers me the most right now. I don't know how many cryopod mods there are right now, but because the Ark themselves have horribly ruined the in-game cryopods, I don't use them. So I've been using a cryopod mod. And now I don't know which cryopod mod I had on, because there's many of them. And again, that one's my fault. I should have wrote it down. I should have taken some time to control which ones I had on. But now I don't know which cryopod mod I had on. If I don't install the right one, all my dinos that were in the cryopods are now gone. All my progress that I've spent, I don't even know how much time. Like, we were on episode 47, and I mean, a lot of hard work has went into this. After the last update, after losing all my dinosaur stuff, my parts for the bosses, that one hurt enough. And I was like, okay, you know what, we can manage this. There's a mod out there called the Admin Panel by, I think it's Wolf Gaming or something. It lets you, spawn back into the things that you're missing, like your dino parts, things like that. I was like, okay, we can get back to where we were. That part, it's going to take some time, some work, but it's not the end of the world. Today, I was getting ready to load it up. We were going to do that for the live stream tonight. I was like, okay, we can spend some time. We'll just kind of hang out, chill, chat. We'll put the base back together. And then when I loaded it up to find out I have no mods now at all, none. It's like, dude, the fuck did you just do to my game, man? Like, you literally just ruined it. Because now I have to put so much more work into this to get it back to the episode so that I can just continue playing in hopes that this isn't going to happen again. And it's honestly been a very, very bad pattern with the game lately. Like, usually with the old game, when a new update came in, it's like, yeah, you know what? They're going to fix this. We're going to have, something that's going to be better. With this one, it's gotten to the point now with me where when I hear an update's coming, I'm worried. Like, I'm worried about what you're going to break next. Like, what is going to happen to my game? Am I going to lose my save? Am I going to lose something? Like, they're taking so much of the fun away from me now. And it really sucks, because I love the game. I'm a big dinosaur fan. I'm a big Ark fan. And the fact that they were adding mods really loved me. Like, or really caused me to love the game again. And, after Ark, the Survival Evolved, it was getting to the end. It's like, you know what? A reface of the whole game. I don't know how interesting that's going to be, but you know what? We'll try it. And then the mods, it's like, you know what? Wicked. I'd love to have the mods. All you guys that play on PC, you guys have had mods for a long time, and I'm sure you've had a lot of fun. But for me on console, the mods were the only thing that really interested me in buying the game again and getting back into it and, having some more fun with it. But honestly, it has been more game-breaking and fun-ruining for me than anything. And it sucks, because tonight, I don't know what I'm going to do now. Like, I have to go through and find all the mods. I got to re-download all the mods. And I was hoping we could just have some fun. We could, hang out, talk, rebuild up the map, just do some shit. But now, it's just become a horrible mess of, I gotta now figure out what the hell's even going on with my map before I can download anything else. Oh, yeah, Jeff, like that's the thing, right? Like some of the mods I can't even remember because I was scrolling through it. It's like, oh, that's a cool looking mod. That'd be fun in the playthrough, right? So I downloaded them and I do know some of them. Like there's a good majority I can remember and I know what to download again, but there's quite a few I know I'm gonna miss. Something like that cryopod one. If I don't download the right cryopod mod, all the dinos that we had locked in those cryopods gone. And that alone sucks because I mean that's all the breeding stock of the whole series. That's our entire army. It's just it's so much, right? And it's like, man, I I wish the game wasn't going the direction it is, and I wish they were paying a little bit more attention to the actual community and the issues going on in the community. With Survival Evolved, they had so much communication. They were, dropping community crunches all the time, letting you know what's coming in this one, what's coming with this. With this one here, it has been so like in the back where we aren't really finding out much until it happens. Something like just give me a sec here. Something like the center, they didn't notify us until what, like a week before it was ready to release that, oh, sorry guys, yeah, it's not coming. It's going to be postponed indefinitely until after Scorched Earth. And it's like, bro, like, there were people like Roz Clark, really, really big YouTuber that I watched. He was so excited and ready to do a series on this. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you're just like, yeah, sorry guys, deal with it. And it's like, bro, man, like, people like me didn't really bother too much because I'm still working on the island. We're doing a playthrough. We're trying to get to the end of it. So, I mean, I wasn't too worried about the center. When it got pushed, I was like, okay, cool, a little bit more time to finish this off. But then it's been a persistent pattern where they're always pushing things off now, always lacking communication with the community, and they don't seem to care anymore. That's honestly why I stopped playing Mortal Kombat 1. They care little about their community at all. Continuously treated the game like shit. I bought the game pre-ordered for $200, and I haven't touched it in months because they just, I don't know, they kept nerfing the XP system over and over and over and over and over to the point where it was just no longer fun to play. And Ark seems to be going down the same path of they don't care so much about the community anymore as they do about their pocketbooks, and I don't know why. It's not like, you need to make a fortune with this game. There are probably 1 million or more people that love this game, would die to actually hop into this and play it again if it were working properly, if they took the time to care about their actual community. And I mean, I've been around since the original Ark. I didn't get to play it on launch. I got it about a year later or so. And I mean, I was with the community for a long time through a lot of the patches and fixes and downsides and upsides. And to be honest, since the launch of Ascended, it has been more downsides than upsides, and it hurts as a person that has been so invested in the game. If you look back on some of the first videos on my channel here, my first channel videos were Ark. And they were horrible edited, horrible audio, like just horrible. But you know what? Ark started me on my YouTube journey. And it's gotten to the point where I'm afraid to do Ark now because it's like, you know what? Who's going to sit here and want to watch me redo episode after episode after episode when things keep changing because the game keeps breaking and I have to try to fix it, and then sometimes I can't remember exactly what I'm fixing. And it's become more of like a school project where you got to keep track of every single thing so that you get that essay done just properly. And I mean, where's the fun? Where's the fun in that anymore? Oh, you can still call me Tiny if you want, Ambush. Honestly, I changed the channel name to the Survivor's Handbook because it just fits more with the content. I do a lot of how-tos, and I have since I built the channel. I do playthroughs as well and stuff, but I don't know. I wanted something that stood out in search instead of Tiny Town Gaming. There's so many gaming channels out there now, and I wanted to kind of set myself apart a little bit. It's also why I went with a green and black labeling on all my thumbnails now, trying to set up a little bit of a brand. Sorry if my voice is a little bit off today too. I'm just getting over a cold and it's been like hell. Yeah, thanks, Ambush. Honestly, I have a lot of deep stuff to talk about. And sometimes I try not to because it's like, you know what? I don't want to offend people. I don't want to push people away, things like that. But I also don't want to censor my my personality. I want you guys to get me. That way, if you were to meet me in public, I'm the same thing. if you see me on videos, I'm the same thing, you know. I might cuss a little bit more out, you know, off camera, but you know what? I'm an adult. I'm turning 37 this year, man. So like I don't know. I didn't mean for this to be a whole rant video either. Like I do apologize for the ranting and stuff. I was literally hoping to load this up and hop in and do some gaming and have some fun. But man, I don't even know what we're gonna do now. Like I gotta figure out the mods we need and all this shit. Dude, oh me too, Jeff. Like honestly, I have been watching him for a long, long time. And when I saw him do a video on, you know, the problems with Ark, I was like, dude, we are screwed. Like if one of the biggest YouTubers that I watch on Ark is having problems with it and concerned with it, that makes me concerned because it's like, you know, I'm not a big YouTuber. I'm a very small YouTuber. I play Ark because I love it. I play, you know, different games because I love them. I do YouTube because I like it. But when I see someone like him who is concerned for the game, it's like, man, that is not good for your game. Like when your biggest people, you've got Axeman and Loaded Crisis, and like there's a lot of these big people, right? And I've noticed over the last few days, a lot of them not posting much on Ark either, and it's because of things like this where it's not just affecting the Xbox or the PlayStation community; it's affecting everybody. And it's really, really shitty to see Ark failing on such a massive, massive scale now. It used to be where it was one of the most popular games, and I mean, I feel like it still could be. It's not that it's, you know, not a great game, but it has had so many downsides and not enough upsides lately. Oh, thank you, Ambush. Honestly, I think so too. And thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Jeff. I mean, I've tried to grow over time, but I've tried to not change myself over time either. It's another reason I'm doing the live streams where they're not monetized. I monetize them when they're done. That way there's less ads running for people. I mean, yeah, I do enjoy making the money from YouTube, but I mean, it's not all about that. I do still enjoy hanging out with you guys. I still want to build content for you guys. And if you let the money take you to a different place, man, you change so much shit. Honestly, that takes me to another point. I got offered a promotional deal about, I'm gonna say 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and I took some time to think about it. And I mean, it was an offer to make some money. Like I got a good promotional offer to make some money, and the downside is it didn't fit with my brand. It didn't fit with my channel, and in all honesty, it goes against my values as a person. I had a casino company reach out to me, an online casino company, and they offered me a promotional thing where if I did a weekly live stream playing this casino game, they would, you know, supply the funds and all this. I mean, it sounded amazing. It really did. It sounded amazing. However, I have a few friends that, you know, have had some issues with gambling. I know a lot of other people over my life that have had issues with gambling, and I refuse to be a part of gambling. We do have mini games that you can play here in the channel. They're $0. You'll never earn money. You'll never get money. They're there for you guys to have fun. But I have principles. I have value, and I don't let money change that. The world is a horrible place right now as far as the economy goes, and I mean, I could use money. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I would love to make some extra money. But I don't feel right doing gambling or casino or any of that stuff because it doesn't fit with me. It's not who I am as a person, and I know what it can do to people. I refuse to be a part of that. I will not take other people's money. I will not watch it destroy them. So because of that, I've decided to refuse the promotion. It sucks on the the value side because I don't earn as much money. But on my principle side, you know what? I get to sleep at night with a clear conscience. I feel good about myself turning that down. And I know a lot of YouTubers, and I'm not pointing fingers, I'm not, saying anything's wrong with it, but I know a lot of people that do take these promotional things because, you know what? It's money. It helps you. But me as a person, my principles will never change because of the money. I don't know. I have kids. I want my kids to look up to me and value me as a person. I would like other people to value me as a person. And I don't know. I'm not going to change my ways because of, a quick buck. So yeah, because of that, I decided to turn down the promotion for doing the weekly gambling on the channel. It doesn't fit. like I was telling my kids, I mean, I would love it if someone wanted to, offer me a cool gaming chair. You want to promote a gaming chair or something else. That fits in my channel a little bit better, right? But I don't know. Like I'm not gonna go down that road. It doesn't fit with me. It doesn't fit with my personality. It doesn't fit with my channel. I do have a second channel, Ambush. I just don't use it right now. Honestly, life is busy, bud. A lot of the how-tos I do right now take a lot of time. It's maple syrup season here. I'm also a single father of 2 kids that I have every 2 weeks, so time is not going as nice as I would like it to. So I haven't had time to do anything on the other channel. I try to get as much as I can in on this channel, to be honest. Yeah, and that's the thing, right? Like the clear conscience is invaluable. You are absolutely right. And I don't know. I mean, I'm not against promotions. I do feel like, you know what, it is an amazing route and I would love to have a promotion. But it's got to be something that fits with me. Like I'm not going to go out of my way to do something against my human values or my values as a person to make a quick buck. Again, if someone wants to send me a cool chair and be like, "Hey, you want to try out this chair and shit?" I'll be like, "Oh yeah, man, like that's cool. That fits fine." But yeah, no, I'm not a gambler. I'm against gambling. I don't. I've seen it ruin a lot of people's lives, and I mean, I don't judge if you want to gamble yourselves. By all means, gamble. I just don't support it myself, and I won't, be the cause of it. That's all. Yeah, see, Ambush, that's I like having the little the games in here, right? Like you can do the little gambling games and stuff for the chats. And maybe that's where these people, thought that their thing fit with me or something. I don't know. But the only place you can do any kind of a gambling thing here is in the chat, and it's a mini game that you earn no money on. You spend no money. Like it's not even really gambling in my opinion. I mean, they call it gambling as the game, but like there's no money, there's no nothing, and I don't mind that. But I don't support real gambling, and I mean, regardless of how much money you want to throw at me, I'll never do it. And there's other things like that as well that I don't support and I just won't endorse or promote on my channel. And it's not that I, am against anybody else doing it. It's just for me as a person and for my values, I just don't support it. Um, so yeah, something like this, I don't even know. Like, I guess while we're sitting here chatting, I could pop some of these mods back on to download. But man, I'm at such a crossroad with this because it's like, I, I'm sure scrolling through, I might be able to find the ones I want, but there's 116 damn pages here that I gotta scroll through now, finding each and every mod that I want, installing each and every mod that I want. Like, I know the Gigaraptor's one, but, like, seriously, as if every mod got uninstalled, man. Like, that part there really bothers me. Like, I don't understand where that came from. Having it incompatible would have been one thing, loading it up and having the same issue as the other day where, yeah, they're not compatible, they need to be fixed. But loading my game up to have every single mod uninstalled on me is some absolute dog shit, man. I was not expecting that, and that's going to take me some time now. Like, I doubt we're going to have any Arkin tonight because now I got to spend all night finding and downloading mods, and my internet's not great. Like, it's not terrible internet, but it's not great internet. I live in the middle of the damn woods. I mean, I'm glad I have internet at all. Hey, no worries, man, no worries. Bro, I am so worried about that now, Jeff. That's what's bothering me. Like, I can handle an update, having an issue, a hiccup, whatever, but the last few updates now that have been coming through for Arc, each one has caused a different issue, and that's why I tried to make a post about it earlier on YouTube, letting everyone know, like, hey, don't update today. Like, today's update is very, very bad. If you are on console, like, I don't know if it's the same for everybody, but if you're on console and you update Arc today, you're going to load into having no mods, and I hope I can save some people some problems with that. And I mean, I'm not trying to scare anybody away from playing the game or anything like that. I'm on episode 47 of a playthrough right now. I mean, I just lost a pile of shit, and I'm trying to save anybody else the same problem. Maybe give it a day, give it a couple days, and maybe they'll roll a new patch out that counters this one. Like, I don't even know. That's the thing, right, Jeff? Like, I'm to the point where I'm so afraid to update the game now because I don't know if it's going to fix it. Is it going to break it? What's your update even going to do at this point? Because I can't even tell if it's a good thing or a bad thing anymore. And as a company, they should be taking that shit more serious. Like, why? Okay, how is this passing their testers, their I don't even know what you call them at this point. Like before an update goes out, usually they had their, testing people that would test the update, make sure it works, and then it goes live. What happened to those people? Like, are those people out there smoking crack or something? Like, I'm beginning to wonder if it's even making it through any kind of a testing before it goes live, or are we just the guinea pig testers now? Because at this point, it feels like we're the ones doing the testing. Nobody is testing it before us. They're just, here's your update, get it out there, they're going to let us know what's wrong. And as a company, that's a bad idea. Like, you're going to scare off more people than anything. Like, if you were to let people know ahead of time, again, like Pal World did, early access, our game has some issues, you're going to encounter some shit, let us know. If Ark were to do that, I think it wouldn't have as much of an issue right now. But they didn't release it in early access. They released it as a full game title, and that right there was the issue. The game seems in more early access than some other games that I've seen. And they don't label it as that, they don't treat it as that, and they're not communicating as much as other ones that are like that. And that alone is really scary as a company because, I mean, you should be on top of that. You should be listening to your people. You should want to know what's wrong with your game so that you can make it better and gain more people. When Ark first came out, I hadn't even heard of it. Like the original Ark. I had a friend of mine tell me about it. I was like, oh, dude, that sounds awesome as hell. So I checked it out, and I was like, dude, I can ride dinos and shit. Like, are you kidding? Okay, downloaded it, played it, and I fell in love with the game. Right now, there are more people hopping into this game thinking it's amazing and awesome. And then they find out this and other reasons like this, and they're like, dude, like, I don't want to play this shit. I'm going to go play something else. And that is so bad as a company, and it's so bad as an image. You should be supplying something a little bit more sturdy, or letting people know ahead of time, hey, the game has problems. Let us know here about any issues you encounter. The game's early access. Here you go. That there would help so much more than releasing it as is and just kind of winging it. And hoping that, you know what, someday we're going to be on a good page, people will like us again. Hey, awesome. Speaking of which, the Ark animated series apparently is releasing out of nowhere again. Like, there was no news on that shit for a long time. And now, all of a sudden, it's releasing next week on Paramount Plus and I think Apple. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm excited about that. Like, I've been waiting for that for a long, long time. But, again, where the hell was the communication on this? Like, were they putting all of their assets and resources into this and not the game? Like, I don't understand what's going on or what they're doing anymore because they're not talking about absolutely anything with us anymore. And it's really bothersome because, I mean, as much as I want to see the series and I want to watch that, I would much rather have a game that works. Like, that kind of beats out the series hands down for me. I would love to watch the series, and I'm really excited for the series, but I would rather have a game that I could play that I don't have to reinstall shit every couple of minutes. I don't know. That seems like a better way to go. Alright, so that one's done at least. Honestly, Jeff, that's what I was wondering. Like, they don't talk about it. They don't tell anybody nothing. The communication's gone. And I'm wondering if they've just laid off a bunch of people and they just don't have those people anymore to cover the community crunch or the game testing or any of that stuff. And they just are afraid to tell the community because they might think it'll scare them off. Honestly, I would rather them be more straightforward and shit, kind of like me and my gambling, how I go against gambling. Like be more straightforward about your game, your principles, everything else. People are going to more appreciate that than all this back alley hiding shit. Like, I don't know. Something like tonight, I wasn't expecting an update. I was literally, after the other day, I was like, okay, it's going to take them a little bit of time. There's probably going to be some news on it, whatever. And I wasn't expecting to click on my game to load it up and find out, hey, yeah, no, there's an update now. And then to have the update ruin my game even more. No communication, no patch notes, no nothing. And I mean, I've been watching my video or my phone here to see if any of the other YouTubers are gonna pop up a video covering it, because I try not to cover these things. And to be honest, it's not that I don't cover them because I don't know about them. I don't cover them because some of the best YouTubers are already covering them. Why should I go and cover something that they're already covering and covering better? I do how-to videos that other people do, but I mean, everyone does that. There's nothing about that. But when it comes to news, like, I would rather go get my news from Roz Clark or you know, Loaded Crisis or one of these other big YouTubers than come to me to get the news. Like, I don't know. It's not that I don't know about it. It's not that I don't know what to talk about. It's just I go and watch these bigger YouTubers, so why shouldn't you guys go watch them? Like, I'm not going to go and take away views or possible views from these guys that are doing it much better than I could do it and explain it to you much better than I can explain it. And I don't know. So that's why I don't cover some of these other things, like, you know, what's coming to ARC or the newest updates to ARC, stuff like that. I feel like some of the other YouTubers are already covering it and covering it better than I could. So I would rather just watch them. And I'm sure a lot of you guys do too. Like, Jeff, you were saying you watch Roz Clark. So that's the thing. Like, I don't cover things that I feel others are already covering really well. My how-to videos I do, because when I started watching how-to videos on ARC, I would go and I would find a 30, 40-minute video. And it's like, bro, I'm sure you could have cut that down a little bit. Like 10 minutes, 15 minutes even, you know, and would have been great. But everyone's videos were all like 30 minutes, 35 minutes, trying to get up there in those watch times. And it's like, man, I could probably do a how-to video in about 10, 15 minutes. So I started trying it, and I was like, yeah, you know, I can, no problem. And yeah, you get less money from it. Totally, not gonna lie. Like, my 5 to 6 minute videos that I've been doing for ARC, I get way less money than I do on a 20, 30, 40 minute video. But as you'll notice, that hasn't changed any of my stuff. It doesn't make me make a 20, 30 minute how-to video just because I can make more money. What kind of dog shit is that? Like I'm not going to do that to anybody. My whole purpose was to build a how-to video that's shorter than most people's and can kind of teach you most of what you need to know. And I'm not going to let the money change that. Like, I don't care. I would rather do a live stream or a playthrough video for half an hour if I need to make a little bit extra money or want to have that, you know, longer video. My how-to videos, I've always tried to be that channel that is a little bit different than other channels that you're going to find. Most of them, you know, they push that 20, 30-minute mark for their how-tos. And I mean, I'm not hating on anybody that does it, no problem. But for me, myself, I would rather have a quick and short how-to video because that's what I want as a person. When I go to YouTube, I want to find that nice, short, and sweet how-to video that's going to teach me what I need to know and you know, get me out of there. So that's what I've modeled my how-tos about. I'm not going to let the money change that. And YouTube doesn't push those videos as much. To be honest, my analytics on the shorter how-to videos are way lower than the ones that are longer. And I'm sure that's why other people do longer videos. And again, nothing about that or against that. But for me as a person and for me as a brand and a channel, I want to be that channel that's a shorter how-to channel where you can learn what you need and you know, you can head out. Sometimes I do forget to put things in and I apologize for that. Luckily, a lot of people do let me know and they'll be like, hey, have you thought of putting this in or maybe putting this in? And I'll be like, oh shit, no, I didn't think of that, man, awesome. And you guys have actually improved my how-to videos more than I could myself, and I appreciate that more than I could ever imagine. Gotta catch up on chat here. I didn't even realize it was going so much. Holy. The link there is for the achievement planner. Really, really good friend of mine, and he does amazing achievement guides on almost any game you can think of. Highly suggest anybody that loves to achievement hunt, go check him out, and maybe drop him a sub. He does incredible work. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Jeff. Like, man, Roz Clark is one of my favorite people to watch, and that's why I try not to cover certain news videos. He already does it, and he does it incredible. I love that guy with a passion, man. Like he is one of my inspirations as a YouTuber. Like, his energy, his love, his enthusiasm for his content and the people around him is so damn catchy. I want that as a channel. I want that as a person. And you can tell the dude is not sitting there reading a script about everything. Like, you're getting him. You're getting his personality. And I love that about him. I mean, and that is what draws me to him as a channel to watch. And everyone has to have that kind of draw for them for a channel. And I don't know. I don't want to take away news from some of these people that are doing it so much better than I could do it. And, you know, to be honest, mine is going to sound like shit. It's going to look like shit. I'm not going to have the editing that they do. Like, it's just, why would I bother, right? So, if anyone asks me, I absolutely send them to other channels too, which is another thing that most YouTubers don't do. Most people are like, hey, come watch this video. Oh, you're done that? Yeah, watch this one. I would rather tell you, you know what? I don't know much about this subject. You know what? Go check this guy out, man. And when you look through my community page, you'll notice I share a lot of other people's YouTube videos. I'll share other small channels. I'm all about growth over here and helping everybody else grow as a person. How's it going, Gunshy Mori? Hey, Pop T. Just catching up on chat, guys. Sorry. Absolutely, Jeff. Honestly, you couldn't have said that more. And again, that's one of the reasons I watch the people I watch. It's one of the reasons I try not to steal shit from people. Like, I will take content inspiration from people, but I will never steal ideas from people. You'll never find a video on my channel that is the exact same as another person anywhere. And I don't know. So many people don't do that nowadays. And I don't know. The world's become more about money and less about personalities. And a lot of channels just kind of let that change. And I don't know. It's kind of like tonight. I wasn't expecting to sit here and just kind of have a chatting session. I was really expecting to hop in and play a game tonight. I was not expecting everything that happened. You weren't here for the conversation, Pop Heat, but yeah, if you haven't updated your game today, man, be very careful updating your game. I updated the game tonight. I was going to load in. We were going to, you know, fix up the map and get back on track. And after the update, every single mod I had installed got deleted. I opened up my game to have every mod uninstalled on me. I don't even know what to do. I don't even know what to do or say at this point. I wasn't expecting it. And I know you're playing some Ark too, and a lot of other people are as well, which is why I wanted to make this live stream and just kind of let people know. Don't update the game right now if you don't have to. If you do, maybe you will get lucky and you won't have this issue. But honestly, if I could save anybody the hassle that I'm now going to have to go through, I would love to. Dude, I loaded my game up tonight, Pop T, and every single mod is uninstalled on me now. I have to go through and reinstall everything. Which, I don't even remember which ones I have, so now it's been a process of trying to figure out what I have, reinstall them, get them back on track. Oh, man, it's tough. It's really tough. Oh, man, I didn't want to click on that. Alright, so I'm going to scroll through here, see what we can find, man. It bothers me so much, like, man, we're so close to the end of our playthrough, and the fact that I now got to go back through and reinstall absolutely every damn mod. Not to mention try the cryopod one. That's the one that I really, really need to find. I gotta find the right cryopod mod now, because if I get the wrong one, I'm so screwed. Oh, no. Dude, that sucks. Bro. Man, in all honesty, I was actually hoping maybe it was just me and a freak accident that had happened somewhere somehow. That sucks, man. The fact that you lost it all too, that really hurts. Yeah, see, mine was one of the first cryopod ones, right? Like, I downloaded it really early on in the game before there was a lot of mods on. And I'm trying to remember which one it is. Like, I can come back and get all these other mods later. The main one I don't want to lose is that damn cryopod, because it's got all of our dinos. Like, I'm going to lose the entire army if I can't find the dino stuff. Man, that sucks that it happened to you too. I was hoping it was honestly just an isolated issue, maybe something with my internet or something, but oh man. So yeah, it literally is happening to everybody. Everybody is losing every mod that they had installed. That is bullshit, man. Like, how do they expect people to continue playing their game and enjoying it when they're doing this all the time, man? All the time. Like, it was 3 days ago that they broke their game, and I was like, okay, what? I took a couple days off. I found an admin panel mod by Wolf Gaming or something like that, and I was like, oh, wicked! This is gonna let me spawn my shit back in. I can get back to where I was. So I was loading up today to get that done, and boom, everything's gone again. And it's like, well, now that makes no difference. Like, now I gotta come back through every single mod here, find the ones that we had. I'm gonna have to go back through them after, but I'm honestly only looking for the cryopod one at this point because I do not want to lose all of our dinos. Like, that sucks. Like, if they were to re-update their game, like, will it bring the mods back, or like, what is gonna happen? Like, I don't even understand what the hell is happening here. Like, how is everybody's mods now uninstalled? Dude, like, that is more of a headache for people than anything at this point. I mean, if you're someone like me who's doing a heavily modded playthrough, like, I had probably 30, 40 mods on there that I have to now figure out which ones I had and re-download. Like I pointed out earlier in the video, I know it's my fault that I should have wrote them down. But I wasn't expecting this. Like, who would have expected all your mods to just be deleted? And it's like, you know, I understood the other one the other day. You know, sometimes things become incompatible when things change. Shit happens, man. You know, I get that. But to have everything uninstalled on you is a whole nother level of crazy, man. Like, people that run servers, I honestly feel so bad for you guys right now. I'm running just a single player world. You know what? If I can't get it all back, it is what it is, right? I can just start another one, whatever. But all you guys that are running servers, man, that sucks ass. Like, you guys now have so much bullshit on your hands, and so many people depending on it now, too. Like, where was the communication on this? Like, there was no communication at all on, hey, we got a patch in the work, it's gonna fix some stuff. Probably gonna break some more shit, but it might fix stuff. There was nothing. They didn't tell us nothing. Just, hey, here's a surprise patch, guys. And I mean, that's what it was for me. I don't know about anyone else, if anyone else actually knew about it or not. But for me, I did not expect this patch. I was loading up the game to fix up the shit from the other day, and all of a sudden there was a patch. Man, there's 116 pages I gotta... This is some shit. Man, like, why can't they just get a game together? It's only the... Oh, man. Dude, like, I don't even understand, Pop T. Like, I'm sure you've been around from Survival Evolved and shit too, right? Like, we didn't go through this much crap in Survival Evolved. And I mean, I understand it's a new engine, it's a new physics, whatever your bullshit excuse you want to throw at us. But I mean, how are you able to break your game all the time? All the time, man. It's not even a you know, once in a while type thing. This is happening all the time now. And covering consoles, PC, everything. When I'm watching some of my biggest YouTube people that I watch having problems and not being able to load their games up, I know there's a problem. Like, I'm just a small ass YouTuber. I play some games for fun. You know what? Yeah, I'm monetized. I've made it to my first goal and stuff, which is great. But I am nothing in YouTube's eyes. I'm nothing in most of these other people's eyes. So when I'm seeing these massive, massive channels doing the same ranting shit that I'm doing, it's like, okay, maybe I'm ranting a little more, because I just don't care. I mean, this is my personality, but when I'm seeing some of the biggest channels doing rants on them too, it's like, okay, you guys really screwed up when you have some of your biggest content creators are like, the fuck, man? Like, what did you do to the game? And that scares me as a person playing Ark, and as a person that's trying to do Ark as a content creator. What kind of future do we have in Ark if this is what's going to happen every update or every couple of updates? Like, people are going to either choose not to play your game, or they're going to choose not to use the mods. And if you don't use the mods, what's the point in playing the game? You can just play Survival Evolved. It works better, it's got all the maps, and there's no mods. So I don't understand what is going on with this. as someone that's been playing Ark for a very long time, again, I'm not a big YouTuber, I'm nothing in those eyes, but I have been playing Ark since almost launch. Like a year after launch, I started playing it, and I've been playing Ark for many, 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 many years now. So I feel like I do have a bit of a say in how I feel on this, but I don't understand where the lack of communication went. They were always, hey, you know what? This is happening. This is what's going on. Community crunch 507 fucking thousand, whatever it was. And it's like you guys were so straightforward with everything at that point. Now, all of a sudden, they just don't care. They don't tell you nothing. They don't talk about nothing. They're still the same old, same old. Hey, this is getting pushed. This is getting released. And it's like, man, it hurts to watch as someone that has loved this company and game for so long. That's what I'm saying, Pop T. Like, how are they not noticing people like Ross Clark and these other massive YouTubers? How are they not noticing these guys talking about the problems going on in the game and how they're afraid for the future of Ark? Like, there's no responses or communication with anybody. If anything, I would expect it with these people because, yeah, these guys are massive YouTubers. I mean, I feel like they should have a little pull, little say in what's going on. And yet they're not listening to them. They're not talking to them. And it's like, guys, it's like you guys are literally, here's your game. Give us as much money as we can get out of it. And that's that. We're done. And I mean, I hope that's not how it is, but as a person that bought the game, that's how I feel. I feel like there's just no care anymore, no communication. Here's a scorched earth bullshit DLC that we want you to pay for, and if you don't pay for it, there's going to be a big ass dino walking around the map that you just can't touch. Like, that part blew me away too. And then if you don't know anything about the Oasis yet, again, that's why I don't talk about it. I haven't covered it because all these other channels have. I feel like they did a better job than I could. But something like the Oasis how is that thing not pay to win? Okay, when you pay for that DLC, you have a portable Oasis. It can revive dinosaurs. It's got fertile soil. It's got water big enough to build on. How is that not pay to win? Okay, I don't understand the logic on that one. That one really pushed Ark to another level in my mind. Oh, I have no issues, Todd. Honestly, things have been doing extremely well. If I lose a few people, I lose a few people. To be honest, I don't really care. The channel's not built around, keeping everybody happy. The channel's been built around me and my personality and opinions. So, I mean, some people don't like my opinions, some people do. I don't really care, honestly. But the thing is, the game has honestly been so up and down that, you know what? It needs to be talked about. Otherwise, people are just going to continuously take the bullshit that they hand us. And I'm not okay with that. And I'm not going to continuously put out money into a game that is just not caring at this point. Exactly, Poppy. The thing is, I play a lot of other games that do have mods, okay? Like, most games have mods nowadays. It's a pretty common thing. I don't have issues with any other games and mods except this game. This game has pushed past Skyrim, okay? If anyone plays Skyrim, or has played Skyrim, it's old as shit. Like, you probably aren't playing it now, but if anyone has played Skyrim before, the mod system in that was really wonky. You had to have things ordered in a certain way, and if they weren't, your game would crash. It was just really, really weird. Ark makes me feel like that. It feels like they have a wonky system where things should be in order, but they haven't told you how it's supposed to be in order yet, so you just got to kind of figure it out, and if you don't, it doesn't work. And with Skyrim, it took a long time to find a load order that actually worked for you, and then if you downloaded a mod, sometimes it would just kind of, push something else out of order, or something wouldn't work, or wouldn't be compatible. And that's kind of how it felt with the update the other day. When I updated the game the other day, the rustic building mod, I think it was, I can't remember who it's by, it was no longer compatible after they had, put their patch through. And I was like, okay, you know what, it happens. Sometimes things aren't compatible until, they update the mod, they update this. That part is fine, and, I'm kind of used to that with most games and mods. But when you load up a game like this and all your mods are uninstalled on you, there's no excuse for that. That's a whole nother level of bullshit. I don't care who you are, you should not be okay with that level of crap, okay? Having stuff incompatible, having to rearrange things, that's okay. Having your stuff uninstalled on you is completely out of hand. Let's take a minute to think about some other people that might be on a limited internet package, or only have so much internet to use per month. How do they feel when they have to continuously download mod after mod after mod after mod because it's being uninstalled on them now? And that there is probably stealing all their internet, all their fun, all their enjoyment now for the rest of the month, because they've had to re-download shit that they've already re-downloaded before and before again. I don't feel like that's fair to us as consumers. Dude, oh man, Jeff, I played Skyrim for years, man. I love Skyrim, still to this day. And I got used to the mod order, and it took a long time, took a few actual videos to find on YouTube to learn how to actually put them together. And once I did, I had no issues with it, which was cool. And I feel like Ark is the same. I feel like there's a hidden mod order in there that they're not aware of, and maybe they are, but there's a hidden mod order in there, I feel, and things are just becoming incompatible and not working, they're crashing. And until they figure it out, or until they let people know, hey, you know what, there's only, you can't have different building mods together or something, because it's going to clash. Let people know it's something, right? And I feel like that would help drastically. But something like tonight, where I can't wrap my head around tonight's one. How did all of the mods become uninstalled upon an update? Having them incompatible is one thing, and having, one person maybe have it happen. Like, again, I thought maybe I had screwed up. Maybe my internet hiccuped during the update or something. But to know other people are having the same issue too, that's bad. Like, so many people now have their whole servers, their whole games just torn apart to where now they have to go and figure your shit out and put it back together. Like I was saying, if you run an actual server that people are playing on, there's a lot of people depending on you now. And when they go to load up their game, it's not going to work, or it's going to crash, or it's going to load with a bunch of stuff that's not there. And it's just created so much chaos now that was very, very unnecessary. Like me, I've got to now look through and find what cryopod I need, everything I need. And again, that one was my fault. I should have wrote it down. And from now on, I will be writing every single mod that I'm using down. But it's the point of how many of these times are we going to go through? Like, they don't have it labeled as early access, which, again, that's one thing, Todd, that they should do, right? If they want to have a game that is absolutely broken dog shit, you need to let people know. You need to tell people, hey, the game is in early access, it's going to crash, it's going to have a lot of problems. And then, I would be okay with it. Hell, I play Pal World right now, and my character falls through the map when I go over to the other side of the world, okay? I can deal with that, because they told me beforehand the game isn't finished. It's going to have some problems. If you have problems, let us know over here. So, when I load up that game and I fall through the map, or I lose something, or I have a problem in that game, I don't get bothered. Yeah, it might suck at the time, and it's like, oh shit, whatever. But you know what? They told me ahead of time. They let me know this game is going to have some problems. Let us know, and we'll fix it. Ark didn't do that. They're not communicating at all. They're not talking to us. They're not helping anybody. They're literally handing us out broken pieces at a time, and hopes that we're going to stick around until the end. If you watch any of the other big YouTubers, and I mean any of the other big YouTubers, they have all talked about the drastic decline in Ark players now. We used to have a massive community playing Ark. Now you're lucky to have 10,000 people playing on a day. Like, that is nothing in comparison to what it used to be. Like, that alone should be scaring the developers into, hey man, we need to do something. Like, our community is dying. We're losing the community. But they're not. They're not talking about it. They're not doing too much of anything. Hey, Seal, how's it going, buddy? Oh, Popped Heat, I hope not either, man. Like, I can't believe it happened to you, too. Like, I was really hoping it was my internet. I was hoping, it's rainy and stormy and shit out today, so I thought maybe, my internet just hiccuped during the update. But you have the same problem now as well. There's many other people's having it. It's not an isolated incident, unfortunately, and that's the worst part. The one the other day was just kind of incompatible mods, and that's, hard enough to deal with. But to have everybody's stuff uninstalled, and I mean everybody. I've been checking my phone, waiting to see if any of the let's see, yeah, I've been waiting to see if any of my bigger YouTubers are making a video on it, because I'm sure they will make one. And I mean, I'm waiting to see what they're gonna say about it, because I mean, I've been watching people like Axeman and shit going and playing Path of Titans. And don't get me wrong, I love that game, and I'm dying to play that game. They have it on Xbox right now, but apparently there's no AI. There's, like, you have to play on a server with a bunch of people, and I don't have enough people to play with right now, or at least not enough people that are interested in Path of Titans. So I mean, I've been watching them play different games now, because Ark has been breaking continuously, and it's like, man, when your biggest YouTubers are starting to play other shit, you should be scared, man. Like, you should be like, hey, no, it's getting fixed, guys. Don't worry, we got this. It's coming. But there's nothing, man, and it sucks. It really does. I'm hoping to find this cryopod mod, but do they even have a list for that? I don't even know. The hell would it even be under? I don't think it'd be a weapon. I don't even know. Oh, son of a shit. That extra back button sucks. Alright, there's got to be a cryopod. Which one would cryopods be under? Weapons, rebalancing. Oh, man. I don't even know. Total conversion. Does anyone know what cryopods is under for class here? I mean, I don't want to scroll through 116 different pages to find the damn thing. General? I don't even know. I'm gonna check weapons. Probably not weapons, but... Oh, search! Oh, yeah, they got that. Yeah, man, I... should have just looked that up. Cryo. There we go. Okay. There it is. Polaros. Yes! Man, thank you. I really appreciate that. Okay, so there is the cryopod mod. We are not going to lose our dinos, at least. To be honest, most of the mods are replaceable. I couldn't care less about them. The storage mod I have to get back on, and we need the cryopod mod. The cryopod is the biggest one, because we have a lot of dinosaurs in cryos right now, and if I don't have this installed, we lose everything. Man. So yeah, I'm going to start writing down the mods I'm using, and if anybody wants to know what mods I'm using for the playthrough, I know a couple people have asked. I will actually put a little video together showing them all off. Providing they actually stay on the system this time. Man, yeah, I forget about that search all the time. Most of the other mods I'm overly not concerned about, but the cryo is like the biggest one. Like, we don't have a lot of the modded dinos right now. Most of the other shit is like decorative and cosmetic. Like, I'm not gonna lose a whole lot there. Now, storage is my next one I need. Probably just type it in. Oh, I'm in weapons. Yeah, all categories. There we go. There we go. Alright. So, I need visual storage right there. Man, this is going to be so much work for everybody, and that sucks. Neebs and Friends. Oh, dude, I don't know if I've actually watched Neebs and Friends. Alright, well, at least that's going, man. Alright, I'm going to switch to be right back for a sec. I just got to run to the bathroom quickly, and I'll be right back, guys.
I was born to be a fighter, had these dreams and desires. I would be something better, energy, got a fire in my soul to keep burning, a pain that keep hurting, a curse is emerging, feel the thirst, keep on working, I won't stop, I won't quit, to the top of this shit, I get lost in the work, sweat dripping, not a bitch, I get mad, I get pissed, I get after this shit, hit the gas, feel the grip, adrenaline, never miss, I'm not patient, but I've learned to embrace it, cause I've been working, I've been waiting, never complacent, cause I'm so close I could taste it, wanted away from everything I've been chasing. I'm honest and I promise that I got this. I'm launching, all I've wanted has been exhausting. I'll teach you how to harness, control the conscious. You got this, yeah you got this, you gotta want it. Life ain't fair, are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. God I'm like hey, I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. You got one shot, life ain't fair, are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Got 'em like hey, I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Yeah, watch out, I'm fighting hard for the crown. Yeah, no doubt I'll be the best pound for pound. I'm obsessed with winning, this is my house. So watch out, I'm coming to the top. I vow, yeah, I'm addicted to winning. If that's a sin, I'll be sinning. I'm disciplined when I'm in it, and this is just the beginning. The money, yeah, I'll be printing while helping others make millions. See, I'm not selfish, no villain, but still I'm making the killing. I'm in for greatness, you can't lock me into cages. Deserve to be on stages, I will be the greatest. Do it yourself, I made it. DIY from the basement, I'll take my life into my own hands, my own plan, yeah I got a backbone, designing my own program, I'll mentor the next wave of the bravest, so don't be late, I'm about to make changes. Life ain't fair, are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top.
Oh man. Yeah, that sucks, Pop T. Man, that's basically what happened tonight. Like, tonight was going to be just a chill and chat stream. We were going to hang out. I was going to build up the map and fix the shit that was broke. But it turned out to be a night where we're just kind of talking and ranting and stuff. And reinstalling all the mods that I had so that we can get back on track. Meh. Luckily, I don't know if you've caught the last couple episodes, Pop T, but honestly, it's been going pretty good. We ended up doing the Gamma Dragon about a week ago, a little over a week ago now, and it went pretty well. Well, it went pretty well the second time. First time, it didn't go well at all. First time, I ended up losing the entire army that we've had the whole game. I kind of figured, though, because with it being mostly carnivores and the dragon doing increased damage to carnivores, I was like, yeah, we're probably not going to do too well here. Alright, so this is the other storage mod I'm using, bulk storage. This one is absolutely incredible. It's got like a pulling feature, which is something I really, really wish was just in the actual game. I know it is in the text storage, like when you get up to that, but I don't know. I like the fact that you can pull from your storage and not have to overweight yourself with a bunch of rocks and go over there and then go back and get your metal, go over there, get your wood. Like, it saves so much work. Ah, that's alright, Pop T. No worries, bro. Honestly, some people just haven't been around a little while either since I changed my channel name and everything, but I try to make community posts about it. I try to let everyone know. I don't know, the Survivor's Handbook just kind of fits a little bit better than Tiny Town Gaming. I follow a lot of YouTube channel, or YouTube pages on Facebook, and other gaming pages and shit. The amount of people that have gaming in their name is, it's pretty insane, actually. There's literally everybody gaming. So I was like, well, I kind of want to stand out a little bit from all the other gaming channels. So I took a little bit of time and I was like, okay, what could I do here? And it's like, you know what? The Survivor's Handbook, that kind of fits nice, right? Like, I don't know. I do a lot of how-to videos. We're always playing survival-based games and stuff here. I feel like it was a good change, and it was a well-needed change, to be honest. The other one, I don't know, it didn't stand out. It kind of blended in with all the other gaming channels, and I wanted something to help stand out amongst the other people. Um, yeah, it was a risky decision. It was really risky actually at first. Yeah, everything came out just great. Man, today was uh today was an interesting day. So, I'm from Canada here. I don't know if everyone knows or not, but man, I appreciate that, Jeff. Honestly, I do too. Like, Tiny Town Gaming was cool, you know. It was what I built my channel on from the very, very beginning, and it's because I didn't know really what to do. Like, I didn't know what to change or make a name about, and I was like, you know what, we're just gonna go with this. Over the years, I developed the channel, and it you know, it went in a certain direction. And it's so much easier now to look back and be like, okay, you know what? Yeah, we do survival-based stuff. I could, you know, call it any kind of survival thing. But it took a long time to find just the right channel name that I felt was comfortable and kind of fit with what I do. Oh, dude, that's awesome, Pop T. Honestly, I was gonna do the same thing actually. Um, a couple of the people like my regular community members like you guys that are usually always around. When I haven't seen you for a while, I was like, shit, man, I'm gonna have to message them and be like, hey, change the name, guys. This is the new channel. Um, but I was kind of hoping over time, maybe, you know, I post a lot of the same stuff, the same, you know, ideas. I talk about the same stuff. So I was hoping maybe over time everyone would just be like, oh yeah, that's who it is. Okay. Um, and it has actually happened for most of the people. There's a few people that haven't made it back around yet, but most people have. All right, man. Those storage mods, like, I don't, I don't really. What else do I need? I'm trying to think. I mean, there's all the dino mods and all that other shit I can get, but I'm trying to think the main ones that I need here. The storage was the biggest. The cryo. Um. All right. All right. I'm just gonna let it sit there for a sec while I try to think. 'Cause I know there's a couple other ones I gotta get before I load it back up. Most of them aren't a big deal right now. Most of the dinos we have aren't mod dinos now. I got the storage back. I got the cryo back. Oh, I gotta find that admin panel. That is what I need. Okay, so I found this the other day when after the last update I lost everything. I was like, oh man, I don't want to go and kill 1,000 Spinos and Toothos and all this other shit again to get everything back. I was like, there's got to be a way to spawn it in. So I was looking, and the spawn commands are like a mile long, and I was like, bro, I am not typing all that shit in. That's ridiculous. So I went and found this here. Yeah, admin panel by Crazy Wolf. Highly, highly suggest getting this. You do not have to use it if you don't want to, but for someone like me who has to replace a lot of shit apparently, this is extremely useful. You can spawn creatures back in if you need to for people. You can get items back that people have lost. You can honestly get just about anything back that has been removed on you. It doesn't cover... Well, actually, no. I think it did actually cover some of the mods. As long as the mods are installed, too, it does let you spawn some things from the mods. Okay, so I don't think I'm missing too much. What I'm going to do is I'm going to load the game up, and I'll just dashboard so that it doesn't actually save, because that's the only way... Oh, shit, I forgot to put the mods on. Damn it. Never mind, I got a dashboard now. That was a me thing there. Alright. Oh, dude, that's cool, Pop T. Yeah, see, I want to get some other dino mods. I had, what the hell was it called? They were like the Star Dinos or something. And honestly, they were really flashy, and I didn't really care for them that much. I kind of tamed up the non-rainbow versions of them. But I love having more dinos, more creatures, like just random things like that to have fun with in the game. Yeah, see, this was like scrollable. Lots of scrolls. And now, barely got anything here. But we're going to put a couple of these on and just load it in, see what else I'm missing. Once I'm in the game, I can kind of feel like I can look and see what we're missing, but Until I get into the game, I have no idea what all I'm missing at this point because all my mods were gone. And I kind of need a minute to look around and be like, okay, yeah, oh, we're missing that. Yeah, okay, we're missing that. Like I need some visuals of what I'm missing at this point. Oh, me too, Pop T, because I really like that mod. Like, the creatures in it are incredible. But I find that on console here, the rainbow ones really kill the frame rate. Like, right now, the frame rates are terrible, but I have a multitude of commands here, and I'll keep them on the screen here if anyone wants to see them for a second. These are the commands that I use to make Ark good again. Okay? I feel like Trump saying that shit again, but you know what? This is how you make Ark good again. You put this in. All these here, this is what you need, and your Ark will actually work for you. It'll look nice. Like, I didn't even know half of these worked on the console here, but there you go. Once they're all put in here, you literally have an incredible looking game. So now, yeah, see? Okay, I like that. Now we have our stuff, okay? This is how I knew it was broken earlier. I loaded up my game, and I didn't even think, right? I just hit start game, loaded it in, and I was like, oh, wicked. I just had to, Jeff. I'm sorry. So I loaded up my game earlier, and I was like, okay, where the hell is the RG I just tamed? Because I do my Ark how to, or my taming videos, like the creature videos, right? Well, I just got done recording the RG one and got it all put together. It's uploaded and it's ready to go live. So when I loaded the game up, I was like, dude, where the hell's the RG I just tamed? Like, I know I just tamed the damn thing. So I looked around, I was like, oh, it ain't here. I looked around for a dino, there was no dino, and it's like, oh man. So I went back, checked on the main menu, and I had no mods installed, and I was like, are you serious? So yeah, that's how I knew I had nothing. Luckily now, I don't think I'm missing too much. I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to replace some things. We're gonna turn creative on for a second so that we can fly our asses over home. Oh man. Yeah, that I don't know. It sounded like it fit perfectly there. Like we just need to make Ark great again, okay? It used to be so good. I love Ark. I really, really do. And that's what bothers me the most is, I mean, I hate when I have to rant about it. And it's not that I have to, but it bothers me. As someone that has played this game for so long, I love Ark. I really, really do. So when you're continuously kicking me in the balls, I'm not happy. Okay, so turn tame names off for a sec. Alright, so I just gotta look around and I gotta see what we're missing now. I don't... Like, the buildings are just amazing. Like, got a floating house over here still with a bunch of shit floating. Hey, no worries, Pop T. Thanks a lot for stopping in, bro. Whenever you get time, check the latest episodes. They've been pretty good up until the point where this happened. This is what we loaded into the other day, and I was like, dude, what happened? So this is what I was gonna fix today on the live stream. But then I loaded in and there was nothing here, and I was like, oh, this is not good. So yeah, that's why we're in creative mode at the moment. Again, I do anything and everything on camera. If you guys have been watching the actual playthroughs, you'll know that. Like, I try not to cut out very much because I don't know, I don't like to cheat shit in. However, right now, you're damn right I'm cheating shit in because Ark just took my stuff, okay? It owes me now. So I'm just going to be fixing my actual stuff that needs to be fixed, I guess. Wasn't expecting this, but... I wanted to use another decorative mod too, but I mean, I'm so afraid to use a mod again, or at least for this. Man, this is going to be so hard to put back together too. Like, it wasn't just a, here's a couple of walls type house. Like, I put a lot of work into building this house. Man. Alright. Oh, dude. I feel so bad for everyone else that has to do this. Like, so much more unnecessary work for everybody now. Like, this sucks. Alright, man. Need stairs, apparently. Let's see. There's stairs. Thank you. It doesn't even look as good. Like, this is why I was using the other mod. The other mod was just so nice. Now I'm left with just... I mean, it's not that it's terrible. It is... It's alright, but... This is the same things we were using for so long. It was so nice to actually have new things to use. I know they're not all the same direction too. I'll fix that later, once I actually have a house back together, I guess. Don't even know. I'm not even going to get it back together the way it was. It's going to look weird, I know it. It already feels different. Oh, man, okay. The floating stuff is the main thing. I gotta get the floating shit taken care of. I think most of that... Oh, we got floating walls. A door attached to nothing. Okay, no, this happens. There we go. Gonna have to put windows and everything back in again. Come on. Get in the damn spot. Holy shit, man. I mean, it could always be worse. It could always be worse. Just gotta get kind of the base going again so it's not all floating and half not even here anymore. To be honest, I was really surprised that everything just stayed floating. I thought it would have just broke apart and I would have lost everything, but it kind of just stayed floating, which was, I guess, alright. I don't even know. I guess I'll put that there. Man. Alright. So I'm probably going to do most of this off stream. I just figured since I'm right here, I'm just going to put a few things back in. Probably end the stream before too long. There we go. I was going to say, I know I had those at a different height. There we go. And I guess I'll put those. I think that takes care of most of the floating stuff. Man, that is going to be just... That's going to be so much fun. Not to mention, I got stuff running around over here all over the place at the moment. I don't know where my dung beetles are or acatinas at this point. There's one dung beetle. He can't move. And there's an acatina. The area is pretty fenced off for the most part, and with their new AI, I'm hoping that they're not, you know, gonna just wander off this. It'd be my luck they probably will, though. Okay, so the storage is all back. I gotta put those back, but they were part of a different mod. It doesn't look like I'm missing very much anything other than cosmetics. The griffins. Oh, the griffins. Shit. Okay. So yeah, there's a couple things I'm still missing. Man, that is just some shit. Alright, well, let's just exit. I'll put everything else back, I guess. I'll find a few things that I still need, I guess. Oh, boys. Alright, well, hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. I know it was a bit of a ranty stream. I was hoping for it to be more of a chill stream like this, where we could just hang out and chat while we were putting stuff together, but apparently Ark decided it was going to break again. So, hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, smash that like button, hit that sub button if you feel like it, tell a friend, share it around, all that cool stuff. And until next time, keep being kind to one another, keep being kind to yourselves, and I'll see each one of you guys here real soon.
Watch watch out, cause I'm here now and I'm staying. Claws out, this the fight that I've been craving. I know there's something inside of me, but it's been masked by fear and anxiety. But no more, I'ma break out of the chains. Let's defiantly go! I'm waking up, this ain't enough. All of my dreams were starting to rust, but I believe that I can adjust. Positive thoughts, I'm starting to trust. Nothing's deserved unless you work. Something of worth requires an urge. I have been hurt by those at their worst, but that gave me will, some power, a surge. And they know that I won't surrender, so they fear me as a contender. When I fight, they always remember, yeah. I will be known